right. Hello, wine-drinking people. Today is Tuesday, the 24th of October, and fall is here, and you know what that means. We've got our releases coming out, the new releases from Napa Valley, our friends over on the West Coast, and glad to hear that the Lewises were not harmed by the fires that just ravaged Napa and Sonoma, Northern California. Almost a lot of these vineyards, well, were not damaged, but the wineries, a couple of them got burned down, and we're lucky Lewis is still with us. And these guys make some of the best wines in Napa Valley. We're glad to hear that they got Wine of the Year, the 2013 Napa Cab, even though we were sold out by the time that news had come out in the Wine Spectator. Around this time last year, oh hey, the 2015s are just coming in, so they're right on time here. These wines usually sell out before the next release. We still have a little 2014 Reserve Cabernet. I can't believe it. We even have magnums of 2014 Reserve Cabernet. Another outstanding vintage like 13 was, and then 15 also looks very good. But hey, these guys have had a couple of short years, and they did have some damage due to these fires. So you can know the price on these wines are going to go up. It's good to see that the Lewises have not raised their price. But just a few dollars here from last year, even though they won Wine of the Year, and that 13 vintage cab is now $450 or more a bottle. Just came out at just under $100 like this 2015 vintage Napa Cab from Lewis. And I always say this wine, not half the wine of the Reserve Cab. Well, not really half the price. The Reserve Cab just a little over double the price, a little under double the price of the regular size bottles. And then, of course, we got Cuvee L. Hey, we get rosé from them. They make a tiny amount of Merlot. That's the first thing that I opened up when I got my new stash of Lewis wines here. The 2015 Merlot, I think we only got 2 cases of that. They make under 100 cases of that every year, but the Lewis is very good friends, so we get everything that these guys produce. And hey, we've got a stash of older vintage Lewis wines in our warehouse right now. And hey, I've already set aside a bottle of a lot of these old vintages to do a tasting the next time the Lewises come back. We had our friend Dennis Bell here earlier this year, and I just talked to Randy a little while ago. He says he may be coming back to South Florida, so we have got several older releases on this offering that I've stashed a bottle away for the next time the Lewises come here. We're very sad to hear about Debbie passing away earlier this year, but you know, it's bittersweet that she actually got to see her wine get Wine of the Year before she left this earth. And everything from Lewis always worthy of being in the Wine Watch. The Sauvignon Blanc, one of the new releases, also outstanding and very limited. So check it out. If you want to get some of these new releases, you may want to hit the respond button quickly, as they usually sell out fast. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.